Hey Cancer, how are you doing? This reading is for Cancer for the second half of June, mid-month reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most amazing Cancerians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana 4, the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. What's coming towards you is the Hangman. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. What you are focused on is the Seven of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, Cancer, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is expect the unexpected. Seven of Wands is something coming in and catching you off guard or by surprise. And you could go on the defense or you could go on the proactive, reactive versus proactive, and gaining some kind of new perspective. Take a pause, take a breather, and digest some kind of information. There is some kind of unexpected travel, but this can also be expanding your mind, expanding your awareness, and drawing a line in the sand. This can also be you. No roadblock, no speed bump, no hiccup, no hurdle is going to get in your way of what you want to achieve. There is some kind of unexpected detour that actually reroutes you to something new here, a new development. I'm also getting somebody longing or thirsty for information, because in your blocked and challenged position is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is the actual facts. That's also something about communication, getting something off your chest. Or there is an element of needing to get some kind of second opinion or great advice. This is judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. Or there is something about a vehicle, maybe you've leased a vehicle, and there's like an unexpected payment. So learning, something about learning and teaching. What is this Wheel of Fortune? Something fated and destined. It is karmic. Something karmic. What goes around comes back around to you. So if there is some kind of opportunity that you missed, this is coming back around to you. Or what am I learning in this situation? And the Six of Wands. Wow. Beautiful energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is like catching your lucky break, or their luck is on your side. Take a pause, take a breather, digest some kind of information, or there is something about your digestive system and boundaries. One or two things is a priority to you right now, and the rest is some kind of obligation. It means put it way down the list. An unexpected, lucky opportunity, or there is something about putting yourself out there, hitting some kind of midpoint or milestone in your life, and then off to the next exciting adventure. This can also be a raise or a promotion or some kind of good opportunity. It could be an influx in finances. What is this Hangman? This can also be sacrifice, or there is a new way of thinking and a new way of understanding yourself, self-development, self-growth. And what am I hanging on to that is delaying my own progress? Do I need to get a new doctor? Do I need to talk to somebody here? This is the case of the smarty pantses. It is also dealing with somebody who is avoiding some kind of truth, like not talking about it. This person has some kind of clarity. And the Five of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the fives in the tarot signifies change. You have change and change. There is a detour here. And the Five of Cups is loss, hurt, regret, resentment, remorse, crying over spilled milk. It means focusing on a past situation keeps you a prisoner or hostage of your past. Focusing on past is also depression. Living in the future is anxiety. Present moment, here, take a pause, boundaries, and reprioritize you. There is something about an offering or a longing for more. So this is your soul longing for more. So taking action and promoting yourself, putting yourself out there is scary, yes. And you're like, yeah, but now I have to take some kind of hit or a loss. But not all is loss. Okay, what is the Seven of Wands? Being caught off guard or by surprise by a sudden snag or a sacrifice that you have to make. An unexpected change in a circumstance. And the Ten of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Ten of Wands is burnout. It is also overworked and feeling frustrated or a one-sided situation. That can also be you purging baggage, clutter. And if there is some kind of one-sided situation, whether that this is a work situation, a friendship, a love interaction, it's like, is this getting any better? New way of thinking and a new way of understanding. There is also somebody quite stubborn around you. And Ten of Wands is like, it's not my burden to handle, but there is something about a pushback, or somebody here might be pushing duties onto you. Sacrificing some kind of loss, but it's not your burden to carry. Okay, what is this King of Wands? It is also a need for you to vocalize and ask for support. Closed mouths don't get fed. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. People are not mind readers. So if you're holding a grudge or disappointed in somebody else, did you vocalize this? What is this King of Swords? King of Swords can also be a person who is emotionally avoidant or emotionally unavailable. And the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You might be dealing with another couple, but Queen of Swords is also pressure, heavily judgmental type of an energy. Or maybe you need to take the pressure off yourself, be more kind, gentle, and soft. This is taking things way too seriously and personally. Or somebody around you. It could also be another couple, or this is my widowed, single, or divorce. This could be you divorcing your job. And you're like, not all is lost. It's okay. This has been heavy on me. This has been weighing heavy on me. There also could be something about heavy weight. And this has been a hurdle for you to get over. It feels like a fluctuation in weight. Page of Pentacles, new beginning, new opportunity, new possibility. It is also learning, study, taking a course, taking a class, upgrading your skills, taking Pilates, taking yoga. This might be, even music. Something new. Page of Pentacles develops into the King of Pentacles. So start small, but I'm also getting somebody who is longing for more. If your soul is longing for more, there is something that you have been resisting on letting go of. These can be very heavily judgmental parents. Maybe that's how you grew up. But there's something about the clarity and truth here. Okay, so what is this unexpected win or an unexpected detour that you are making? Oh, I didn't pay. I want to know what this longing is. Hold on. Thirsty for information. And the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Two of Pentacles is about you writing things down. And that's about bullet point, like writing situations down of what's a priority to me and what's an obligation. Here, this is also something challenging with children. Pros and cons to some kind of situation. Write down the pros, write down the cons, exhaust your list. If there's more pros, proceed forward. If there's more cons, we scrap it. I'm also getting an energy of somebody here comparing apples to oranges. Somebody here is like comparing something. Okay, so what is this Wheel of Fortune and Six of Wands? An unexpected victory. And the Fool. Major Arcana 4, Aries. No risk, no reward. This is also about adaptability, capability, optimism. It's a high vibrational energy. It feels very positive. Or something about work travel. And you having little to no baggage, little to no worry. This is offloading baggage, clutter. I feel like it's this couple, some kind of influential couple, but it feels very rigid and cold. Or they apply pressure to a situation. This could be, you know, your boss and manager. But the Fool card is like a leap of faith, a leap of trust. Or there is something about an unexpected travel coming in. It catches you off guard or by surprise. But pack light, don't pack heavy. Something is weighing heavy on your heart as well right here. Hangman, stubborn and guilt, blame, shame. Somebody could be putting the blame on you, but not realizing that you have a lot of irons in the fire. Because this could be somebody who is heavily judgmental, right? Kind of feels like my way or the highway on a situation. And the Star, wow. Optimism, your guided light. It almost feels like you're being pulled in a different direction, or you were pulled off your path. And the Star is about healing, hope, faith, optimism, high vibrational energy, and the vulnerability of you to surrender the guilt, blame, shame that somebody might have projected onto you. It is not your burden to handle. Proactive versus reactive. This is a heavy, one-sided situation that either got put on you because of weak boundaries or you needing to advocate for oneself. It can also be something about a child. Like if there is a child involved in some kind of custody battle here, it's like, okay, so you get the child this week, this, you know, there's something about a child. What is this 7 of Wands and 10 of Wands? A heavy resistant as well. So like somebody here is heavily resisting on letting go of some kind of circumstance or situation, even though they think sacrificing some kind of situation won't bring them in a wish fulfillment or a dream come true. Right? So what is this 7 of Wands? 7 of Wands and 10 of Wands in your focus. And the King of Swords. Wow. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is a typical court card for Aquarius. But King of Swords is clarity and truth. These are heavy truth bombs. It is also second opinion or get somebody to help you. This is clarity, truth. Here's the facts, the ultimate truth are coming in and catching you off guard or by surprise. It can also be you cutting out any kind of deceptive behavior, boundaries on top of boundaries, on something that has been quite one-sided or heavy. I'm also getting something about stoicism or discipline. Using your analytical mind, judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. So if you're like, oh, you know, I'm working with this doctor or I'm working with this person, maybe you need a second opinion. Maybe this isn't working. And again, the seriousness. Somebody here taking things way too seriously and personally. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is sleepless night, frustration, anxiety, worry. If you have all this, healing begins when you promote yourself or put yourself out there and take action towards this person who can help you sort this out. It might be even sorting through paperwork. What is this couple? There's another couple here. the cold truth, the hard truth. And the Eight of Cups. Wow. Well, you already know what you're doing. The Eight of Cups is about emotionally detaching, sacrificing, don't regret anything, heal, vulnerability, moving on, gaining mental resilience, saying no when you mean no, and say yes when you mean yes. There is something about baggage, unloading old patterns, old habits, old outdated beliefs that you've been carrying possibly from even childhood. These could be your parents, cold as ice, not so helpful, but projectors. So if you did something wrong as a child, this person would project onto you that you should be doing it this way. But right here, it's like if you just take action, there's positive results, positive healing coming towards you. And I'm also getting an element of a relationship. This is a fallout, but there's healing that begins on something that you keep looking at your past, like a past blame, a past regret, a past something that keeps you stuck. But healing is here for you. Or you have somebody who is very rebellious. It means be the rebel. And the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Pros and cons to some kind of travel. You could also be traveling with a child. But Knight of Wands is, again, the flexibility, the adaptability, the free-spirited type of energy, the eagerness, the excitement. This is also fast-paced, fast communication, learning something quickly. That could be developing a skill, hobby or habit, creativity, passion, or attraction. Somebody here also could be a little bit flaky, fickle, hot and cold, there one day, gone the next, Peter Pan syndrome. Longing for or thirsty for a player. But I'm also getting something about thirsty for like knowledge or something about student, study. Could be also study abroad. This is travel, succeeding and traveling. This is also travel. So this could be relocation and move. Feels like a breath of fresh air, to be honest. And you're eager and excited to jump on this opportunity. This is something new. I'm also getting if there is any kind of anger and rage, some kind of child, there's an imbalance in their behavior. So getting help for a child. That can also be you driving around children, going here, going there, and going everywhere. Two of Pentacles is my all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. And we just go back to where are the cups? Five of Cups is spilt over. The Hangman is I got to sacrifice this so that I can heal. It is also the Eight of Cups in the block to challenge position. So if this is a love relationship, where's the love? If this has something to do with a career or business, this doesn't emotionally satisfy you. It gives you a paycheck. But here, there's something coming in unexpectedly, or you are going to put your feelers out there, put your resume out there. You're eager, you're excited, you're going to put it out everywhere. The Devil. Temptation will test you. This is also bondages, codependency, feeling stuck, tied, trapped in some kind of circumstance, job situation. I'm also getting something about superficiality, superficial. What is keeping you bound and tied to a sticky situation? Devil energy is also a blockage, pride and ego. Can be father, something about father. A stubborn father. Total drama, action. In the midst of chaos and drama, take action, because that's where the greatest growth lies. Total drama, action. But I'm also getting like a movie scene. There's something about a movie that you watched And it might be a fairy tale movie. It might be like the perfect job movie. It almost feels like it's going to happen to you. Recording, announcing, expressing, and revealing the truth. There's heavy truth bombs to be spoke. Am I going to regret on truth telling? No. Because once you say your truth, then you can't go back on any kind of situation of like, yeah, this is my truth. It's a heavy truth, unexpectedly you saying something. Could be dealing with a younger Capricorn. Copycat. So just going back to action. Somebody could also trying to be copying your work, or the copycat who's ever trying to copy you. That's not going to work for this person. Keeping you a secret. Somebody keeping you a secret. Toxic. There also could be something about allergies, something about perfume. The devil. Toxic. Copycat. Total drama and action. Divorce. Breaking contracts. This could be divorcing your job, divorcing your mind, divorcing what? It kind of feels a little bit parents, influential parents who are very controlling or said, well, you got to do it this way. But now you're kind of doing something on your own. It might even catch this person off guard or by surprise on how you say no to them. The counselor, psychologist, psychiatrist, mental health counselor, high level of empathy, good at holding space, may take on clients' issues, natural empath. That could be something that you're seeking, or this is you, the counselor, after some kind of fallout with another person. Like they have a fallout with a person. Just don't absorb this person's energy though. But I'm also getting seek counseling. The goofy one. Fun to be around. Makes everyone laugh. Personable and easygoing. Cracks jokes often. Expressive with authentic self. The lazy one. So a person that's trying to copy you or, you know, outdo your work, they can't. The lazy one, unmotivated, misses deadlines and meetings, difficulty with discipline, prone to oversleeping, late to appointments, undervalues themselves. The boring one. Bland conversationalist, uninterested in new things, monotone speech, lacks social skills, and is a party pooper. Who is this party pooper? Bland conversations, like boring. The picky one. Would rather be alone, doesn't let others in easily, highly selective in love, rejects suitors often, too busy to be bothered, dreamy and unattached. I like the picky one. He or she just do what they want, right? Yeah, this is like bored in your life. You need to spice something up. Bird perched, waiting for news package or a letter. It's coming. Inkpot, problems to be resolved. I also feel like this could have something to do with an actual divorce. Maybe you are a counselor who helps people through divorces and stuff like that, like helps them get back onto their timeline, guidance. Pineapple, reconciliation. Somebody lazy and is a copycat wants to reconcile with you. You're like, no thanks. And wind chimes, peace and harmony. A little bit of boring in your life is okay. But if somebody is like, you know, a complete party pooper, and that's boring. Grasshopper, situation in the balance that requires careful handling. Yeah, and how you, unexpected. There's some kind of second chance coming back around to you. But if it was one-sided in the background, why does this person want to heal things now? Axe, forces working against you. And Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity right here. So if you've been putting your feelers out there, putting your resume out there, good. I feel like your options are going to open up big time as well. That you're going to be like, okay, well, I have to go to this interview. I got to go to this place. Now it's almost like you're wanted. Like, when you promote yourself here, you got to see yourself as the cat's meow. Maybe you put somebody on a pedestal in the back, or maybe even, you know, whoever this other person was, you saw them as the cat's meow, but you got to see yourself as the cat's meow because you have somebody who was copying you. It was you that had the idea all along, right? Something about a movie. You've watched this movie before, or creating the movie means create the life that you want and then act like it now. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates here, Cancer. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.